Hello everyone, welcome to War Analysis channel. Russian jet released missile near RAF aircraft over Black Sea. A missile was released from a Russian aircraft near an unarmed RAF plane on patrol over the Black Sea, the defense secretary has said. Ben Wallace said the potentially dangerous incident happened on the 29th of September in international airspace. Russia said it was the result of a technical malfunction. UK patrols over the Black Sea were suspended but have now resumed and are escorted by a fighter jet following Russia's response. Mr. Wallace told MPs the UK was not treating the incident as a deliberate escalation by Russia but said it was a reminder of quite how dangerous things can be when you choose to use your fighters in the manner that the Russians have done over many periods of time. He was speaking in the Commons following his urgent trip to the US earlier this week, where he discussed the security situation in Ukraine, including the threat of a nuclear attack, with his American counterpart. The incident last month involved 2 Russian Su-27s and an unarmed RAF RC-135 rivet joint, an electronic surveillance plane. Mr. Wallace said that during an interaction, one of the Su-27 aircraft released a missile in the vicinity of the RAF rivet joint beyond visual range. He said he expressed his concerns in a letter to the Russian defense minister. The minister's reply on the 10th of October said an investigation had been conducted and found there had been a technical malfunction with the Russian plane, Mr. Wallace said. They also acknowledged the incident took place in international airspace, he added. Mr. Wallace suggested the Black Sea incident showed the Russian military were not beyond making the wrong calculation or indeed deciding that the rules don't apply to them. Luke Pollard, Labour's shadow defense minister, said, "This incident also acts as a serious reminder about the importance of avoiding escalation and miscalculation while continuing the UK's united support for Ukraine. But before we get into it, I'd really appreciate if you left a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Anyways, let's go. In this video, I will focus on the Kherson region and, in particular, on the northern part of the region. Here, after launching an offensive toward Mylove, the Ukrainians did something unexpected. They did not engage their reserves to increase the intensity of their attacks rapidly, and instead very slowly opened more lines of attack. The Russians realized that this was only combat reconnaissance, and understanding that they simply do not have the facilities to repel the main attack, they started dumping water at the Kahovka dam, which clearly indicates that they expect the Ukrainians to step on the porch of Kherson very soon. Last time the Ukrainians launched their attacks from Nova Kamianka in the directions of Sukhanove and Mylove. They passed the Piatykhatky-Kachkarivka line and got around 8 kilometers deep in the region. The attack towards Mylove was necessarily launched in between these 2 ravines that slowly become tree belt areas. The Russians obviously leveraged the geography and prepared their defense line around 2 kilometers north of Mylove. This is where the main fights have been taking place. Although Russian media sources continuously repeated that the fights are very tough and everything indicates that they will reinforce this group and try to reach Beryslav, it never happened. The Ukrainians did not send their reserves into battle and, in turn, actually did the opposite. The Ukrainians continued to relocate more and more forces to these reserves gradually. This indicates that the Ukrainians have not yet been ready for the main attack and engaged in the preparation, which is in some way the opposite of an attack. Russian military experts are not even considering the possibility that the primary defense line will stand. But people who are actually in command seem to be even less optimistic because they have started dumping water at the Kahovka dam. And even though dumping water is made to ensure the security of Kherson, the main point is that if they are doing it now, it means that they do not think that they will be able to do it in the near future. If you are against the invasion of Ukraine and want to support the work that I am doing, consider making a purchase in the online store as supporter. Here you can find a lot of products with Ukrainian symbols, to not only show your support for this channel, but also for Ukraine. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.